Hello everyone, welcome back to your science class. Today we'll continue with chapter 4, Pollination. In the last video, we have studied about the flowers. That flowers are having 4 different parts: sepal, petal, stamen and pistil. Sepal makes it is the green color part, it makes the outer roll calyx. Petals are colorful parts that make second roll corolla. Stamen are the male reproductive part. It is made up of anther and filament. And pistil is the innermost part, and it is female reproductive part of a flower, and it is made up of stigma, style and ovary. And today we will study about complete and incomplete flower. So what is complete flower? So flower can be complete or incomplete based on the number of rolls present in it. You have read that flower have 4 rolls: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. On the basis of their presence in the flower, flower can be complete or incomplete. So complete flower are the flowers which possess all the 4 rolls on it, that is sepal, petal, stamen and pistil. Means those flowers which have all 4 parts, as you have seen in hibiscus flower in last video. So that hibiscus flower is having all 4 parts, so that is an example of complete flower. Now the flower which do not possess any one or more of the 4 rolls, that are called incomplete. As the incomplete flower, the name itself told, which is not complete, means the flower which lack one or more rolls, means the flower which do not have one or more than one rolls in it, that are called as incomplete flower. Now next category of flower is monosexual and bisexual flower. Based on the presence or absence of some of the reproductive parts in them, flower can be classified as monosexual. Mono means one, that is also known as unisexual, and bisexual flowers. You have learned that flowers have one male reproductive part and one female reproductive part. On the basis of their presence in flower, the flower can be of 2 types: monosexual flower and bisexual flower. Monosexual flowers are the flowers which have either one of the reproductive structure, means the flower which have one of the reproductive structure, means that have either male reproductive structure or female reproductive structure, means the flower which have either stamen or pistil. That flower is termed as monosexual flower. And the flower which have only stamen, that is called male flower, and the flower which have only pistil in them, that are called female flower. Now understood what is monosexual flower? So monosexual flower is the flowers which have only one reproductive structure, means that flower do not have both the reproductive structure, pistil and stamen. The flower which have only stamen or only pistil, that is known as monosexual flower. So some examples of plants bearing monosexual flowers are papaya, watermelon, cucumber, maize, muskmelon, etc. These are the plants which are bearing monosexual flower. They see that picture is showing. First is of watermelon, second is of maize, and third is of cucumber. So these are the examples of monosexual flower, means they have either stamen or pistil in them. Next category of flower is bisexual flower. Bisexual flowers are the flowers which have both male and female reproductive structure, means the flower which have both stamens and pistil in them. So and these bisexual flowers are also called as hermaphrodite flowers. Understood now? Means bisexual flowers are which have both male and female reproductive structure. You know, male reproductive structure is stamen and female reproductive structure is pistil. So the flower which have both in them, like you have seen hibiscus flower, so that is the example of bisexual flowers. Some examples of such plants that bear bisexual flowers are lily, rose, sunflower, tulip, daffodil, mustard, brinjal, hibiscus, tomato, mango, etc. And some of the picture are showing here. tulip, hibiscus and sunflower. These are the example of bisexual flowers. Now in next video clip you are going to see various parts of the hibiscus flowers. Now today we will see all part of a hibiscus flower, and we will see the internal part of flower like ovary, ovules. Let's start. This is the green color part. This outer roll is calyx, and it is made up of sepals. This one green leaf like structure is sepal. Now we'll slowly remove all the sepals from this flower. As you can see here in this flower, all the sepals are joined together. And in some flower you will find these sepals are separate, like in rose flower. So these are green color part, leaf like structure. This is sepal, and you know the function of this sepal is to protect the flower in bud condition. When you see the bud, you find these green color sepals only protect the flower. As the flower blooms, this green portion comes down and found like this. Now after calyx, this is the outermost roll. Now after calyx, second roll is corolla. It is made up of petals. So the single unit is petal. And slowly remove the petals. See, this is one petal. Now you can see here that this hibiscus flower have 5 petals as well as 5 sepals. Okay. Now after these two parts, there comes the third part. This yellow structure, as you can see here, is the third roll, androecium, and its a single unit is stamen. You can see here 2 of the stamens. As you can see here, this yellow bilobed structure, this is anther, and this tube-like structure is known as filament. And in this anther only pollen grains are produced, which is called male reproductive cell. And you know this one stamen is called as male reproductive part of flower. So this is a stamen. Stamen consists of anther and filament. Anther produce pollen grains, which is male sex cells. And in this flower you can see many stamens are arranged on this one tube. This is called staminal tube, and in few flowers you will find it is directly attached from the base. Now there comes the fourth part. This is gynoecium. This single unit is called as pistil. Now let's see. Now as children see here, you can see here many small structure. This is known as ovules, and this is called ovary of the flower. So now this is the part of our fourth part of a flower. This is a stigma, the sticky structure. After in pollination, these pollens produced from this flower comes on this stigma only, and then they form a tube-like structure. This is called style, which is present inside it. I will show you. And this is the ovary, and inside this ovary small ovules are present. You know, after fertilization, this ovary, this portion only swells and form fruits, and this small ovules, let me show you. This small ovules, This converts into seed. Now I'll show you this style. As you can see here, this is a style, as it is directly connected till the top to the stigma. See, this is the fourth part, stigma. This is whole style. This is ovary, and inside the ovary ovules are present. Okay, so let's revise what you have learned, that in hibiscus flower there are 5 calyx, 5 sepals, 5 petals, many stamens, and few of the pistils, and each stamen has 2 parts, anther and filament, and each pistil have 3 parts, stigma, sticky structure at the top, this tube-like structure, style, ovary, and inside the ovary ovules are present. Thank you.